Welcome everybody. It's almost like I just got done filming the previous video. That's exactly what happened. So we're going to go over a trade recap of this EU loss. EU's on a bit of a loss streak right now. Doesn't really matter though. This was the loss in question. All right. This was a hybrid trade because I took it in New York here, and we will go through what we did to find out what we did to take this trade. Yesterday, this trade did go down. Okay, this was the 16th of Jan. If you are aware, I did just go through the fact that we passed $1 million in funding in a single day. On the 15th, we did that, and here's all of the recent payouts from the team, and all the phase 2s from the team, and all the phase 1s from the team, and all the new guys in the team, and the summary as well. But I'm not going to go through that in this one. I went through that on the previous trade recap that I literally filmed 5 seconds ago. So I don't need to yabber on about that. Let's go over why we took EURUSD shorts on the 16th of Jan. So daily time frame was bearish. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that bearish distance. So the downside here, 4 hour. Look at this ruggers lad here. Ruggers. Boom. A bit there. Fuck that guy. 4 hour, bearish from this leg. Already been over this with the hybrid, something that we teach in the VIP. Hybrid bias was bearish on all 3 time frames, so we took these sells here. And then let's go through and just turn the indicator on for the entry, and you'll be able to see the steps in the top right here. So if we go back now to this moment, boom. As you can see, this was actually a New York crossover trade, which I'm going to put in the notes here, which is the New York continuation model. If you see here, look, boom, fib range extended on the 15. Here, candle after New York open. So therefore we took the New York continuation instead of waiting for the New York sweep. Boom, got filled right here. As you can see, we had all of our confluences in London session, and then we triggered that New York continuation mod essentially for that New York trade. Took this on the hybrid accounts, got chopped out straight away. No big deal. You know what I'm saying? No big deal at all. Fine. We made fucking 9.7R in a day the previous day, so we have plenty of breathing room for buffer. You know what I'm saying, bro? Right. Anyway, that'll do for the trade recap. You know what I'm saying? Keep it short and sweet. You guys know the game. The model's the same every time. We're just DCAing into the fundeds. On the 15th as well, bro, I increased my live account by 75% on my smaller live account, which I risk a bit higher on, which is just crazy. I'm going to flip that account, man. I'm going to do I'm not going to do a series on it, but I was going to basically because I have a 2K live account that I started with IC Markets, and I'm doing £166 risk on, where I get 500 return, and I was going to pay it out every time it hits 3K. So just get a K every time it hits 3K, pulling money out of the market. But then I realized that I don't need that money. So instead, what I'm going to do is, and this is my plan now, and I'll say it on video, every time it hits, so 2K balance, I'm risking 166. When I hit 4K balance, I'm going to risk 333 or 300, whatever the double is, you know what I mean, 332, whatever. Then when we hit 8K, 664 risk. Double it every time I hit the double of the initial deposit kind of thing, boom, 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 and then just scale it. I'll have a max loss streak of about 13R on the equity curve, which didn't happen last year. So, you know what I'm saying? There was no point in my data where I decreased in R by 13. So, not that that is deterministic of the future. It's just a good guess. So we'll see where that goes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could run that up and make a cool little video about it at some point. But yeah, we're in Bangkok at the moment. We're going to Koh Samui in like 3 weeks. So I'm sure you'll see that. We got the B house rolling in, traders from the group coming out. So yeah, it's going to be like 9 of us out there, which is pretty sick. Dream is being fulfilled in real time. Peace and unity, everyone. Stay grateful, stay positive. I'll see you boys in the next one.